Thank you, sir, for letting us know that the small instances in the right direction brings towards the betterment of the society. So, sir, I would like to agree towards the fact that we all three young men are inspired from your zeal to work and energy. Uh, on the similar line, I would like to ask that even after getting the Padma Shri in 2004, one of the highest civilian honors, you are constantly working hard, and your zeal to change the society is quite appreciable. So, how does you you get inspired to work harder and harder in the future? And another question from my side is, are you seeing retirement in a nearby time or not?
Oh, nobody will believe it. If anybody told you that Professor Gupta has retired, nobody will believe it because they know that I work even now for 14 hours or sometime more. Today morning I got up at 4 o'clock, 3:50 actually, and then been working since. My point is that there is so much to be done. First of all, there is so much remains to be done. There's so many policy changes I want to bring about. And I want that we created a database called techpedia.in, which has 200,000 engineering project details. I told you about patent database, expired patent database, which happened only last 3, 4 months, thanks to two students. I have so many other unmet dreams of mine which need to be fulfilled. We want to be the largest provider of public good of knowledge in the country. Today, our download to upload ratio is very bad. You understand? You download a lot, you upload very little, including IMA students. I want to change this. How do I change this? I want India to be a net provider of knowledge, not a net consumer of knowledge. But we are a net consumer today. We download a lot of content. All of you do that for your projects, for your lessons. But how much do you upload? How will world hear us that we have a geniuses like you around in our class, in our society, unless you share your thoughts? So that is one of the unfinished agenda of mine. And there are many other agendas that I have. So there's no question of retiring. There is absolutely no chance ever of my retiring, so long as I can work, and I hope I will work. I plan to live for 100 years. I don't know whether I will. Unfortunately, my wife expired this year, which was very tragic for me, but that also means that I have to do the work that she left incomplete for me. So there are dreams that she had in her mind. She once asked me, Sadhna asked me a question. She said, "Are you a section pharmacist?" I said, "Why?" She said, "You write letters for all the students who want to go abroad. And don't you think, and then many of them marry abroad. Don't you think our girls need good husbands here?" I mean, look at a woman's perspective. She said, "You are sending students abroad, but you're not making them live in this country and do work." That was her perspective. And I said, "All right, I will try to talk to everybody out of their plans to go abroad and work in India." Now, as you know, a lot of people come back also. But nevertheless, I have dreams which I need to fulfill. I plan to continue. Award means nothing to me. It made no difference to my motivation at all, and should not make a difference to people who are motivated by larger desire of making difference to the society at grassroots level, which is what we're trying to do in Honeydew Network. Please remember, my colleagues work harder. At this moment when I'm talking to you, my colleagues are working for this award function that will be on November 5th, when our Science and Technology Minister will give award to these students. And they're working on that. We are working on the book and so on and so forth. So I have wonderful colleagues who work harder than me day and night and don't complain, which means that I'm not the only one. I may be visible one. You may see me more than others, but remember that there are a large number of people working with us who are helping day and night to make this movement successful in India and around the world. And yes, if students continue to motivate me and inspire me, there is no reason I will stop teaching, and there is no reason I will stop trying things harder than what I have done so far. And in the process, we will find every time you do something, you realize more unmet needs. And I think this is what the aspirational society is all about. Our aspiration should continue to increase. We should try to become better and better society, more fair society. I'm a great believer in inclusivity. I'm a great believer in secular society. A great believer in fair and just society. I don't like any discrimination if possible. And that dream is far, far removed from where we are, you will agree. So we have to go a long way for making our society fair and just. But with the effort that we all can make, boon boon se sagar banta hai. No step is too small. And I'm making a small contribution to that ocean of aspiration that our society has.